Hello everybody, one more time! And today I'm going to show you these guitar plugins recommended by a Facebook user. I've just tested them and they sound great! They are from AURAPLUG and I'm going to show you them one by one. And they all have a built-in CAB emulator. And it's good and bad. It's good because you don't need any extra plugins to load impulses or CAB emulators, but it's bad because you can use external impulse responses, so the kind of sound you can get is very limited. And the first one I'm going to show you is this, the California Sun. First I'm going to use it bypassed, so now you are going to hear the raw guitar. And enabling it with all settings by default, it sounds like this. It sounds quite good, but by default it has a lot of low frequencies. So I recommend to lower the low frequencies or even set it to the minimum. And I also will raise a little bit the high frequencies. So these quick settings sound like this. So in my opinion it sounds quite good, but it doesn't have too many options to modify the sound. Check it. It just has a 2-band EQ, low and high, so it's quite limited, but the sound it gets is quite good. Also you can modify the drive. But well, the default drive is quite good, and also you can modify the output level. It also has a clean channel, but well, it's not too clean. Dirty. Maybe recording with a lower guitar level it will sound better, but anyway, it's not a great clean tone in my opinion. And one thing about all those plugins, not just this but all those plugins, is that they work in mono, so you have to use these plugins on each guitar track. But well, it's not a big deal. But well, as you see, it's just one plugin and it makes your guitar sound quite good. And also it has more plugins like this one, Eddie vs Heaven. I think it's some kind of reference about Eddie Van Halen, maybe. And it sounds like this. It sounds very good, and well, the drive button is just to bypass the plugin. And the equalizer button, at first I didn't know what it did. Check the difference. And then I figured it out. What it does is to add some reverb. So this plugin has a very good distortion, and also you have a decent reverb to add to your solos. And the buttons it has are the level, it's not the level of distortion or input level, it's the output level. And then it has a 4-band EQ, and this one works really good, it really makes a difference in the sound. Check the mid EQ. And well, of course, in this 3-band EQ you have the high tones. And of course we can modify the drive. And as you see, with all the settings by default, it already sounds really good. And now let's see the next plugin, the Fast Stone. And this plugin is not for heavy distortion, it's more like some kind of overdrive. And in my opinion, by default, it's too weak. But playing with this plugin, I have realized that if you use TSE X30 before, it really improves the sound. So raising the tone and the drive, you can get a better sound. The attack makes the noise more bright or less bright, and maybe it also tweaks the saturation. But this plugin has an option different from the other plugins. You can bypass the cabinet emulator, so you can use the distortion of this plugin and then use an external impulse response, so you can get much different sounds. And now we have the Red Skull. This is for really heavy distortions. I think it sounds something like the pedal metal sound. The default settings have a very dark sound, but you can have some mid and high frequencies, and in my opinion it sounds better. And you can get a very good distortion sound. And well, it has a 3-band EQ, which really can make very different sounds. You can get very good sounds with this. And now the next one is the ROM Drive. And this plugin is very special because it adds an harmony to your guitar. You can choose between thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, sevenths, eighths. Those harmonies don't always sound good, but you can disable them clicking on the pitch. And the distortion isn't too bad, but it only has the drive and tone buttons. And well, I hope you enjoyed those plugins. They are all freeware, you can download them, you have the link in the description. And now I'm going to show you this song, the full mix, using this plugin, the California Sun, in both guitars. And well, I have already showed you this song before, Stoner Monga. So that's all for today, and hope you enjoyed this video, and as usual, see ya one more time!